So next, let's talk about the Astros. I mean, even though their winning streak unfortunately came to an end last night, they're back today. It's a brand new day. Justin also pitched today.
He did.
Yordan Alvarez is absolutely killing it right now. So let's talk about the Astros. I mean, they lost one last night, but today's a new day. They're still rolling.
The Astros are still rolling. Heading into last night, they had an 8-game winning streak against good baseball teams, might I add. That stretch, since the stretch they started against, they went Mets, Yankees, and then they just continued on their winning streak. They've just turned over a new leaf. I think they just showed, they've been showing lately why they are the team to beat in baseball. And don't get me wrong, the Yankees, and I'll get to this in a second. So the argument is, how can you continue to put the Astros second in your power rankings when you say they're the team to beat? I want to get to all that, but I want to talk about the Astros for right now and what they've been doing. They lost last night, but today Justin started. He threw great again. 6 innings, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts on the mound. Yordan Alvarez. I need to talk about just Yordan. Look at my shirt. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? However you want to say it, Yordan is your daddy. We need to talk about Yordan. Yordan is the best hitter in baseball. Yordan Alvarez is the best hitter in Major League Baseball. He's batting .312 with a 1.073 OPS, 26 home runs now, 59 RBIs. He's on pace for over 50 home runs, which would be a new Astros all-time record, passing Jeff Bagwell. Yordan does it all. He's not just a power hitter. He hits for average. He hits your best pitcher. He hits your worst pitcher. It's unbelievable. Entering Thursday, Yordan was 4th in offensive WAR in baseball, 4th in on-base percentage, 1st in slugging percentage, 1st in OPS, which is on-base plus slugging, 3rd in home runs. He hit another one today, though, Thursday, so that's probably higher. 7th in RBIs, 2nd in at-bats per home run. Every 10 at-bats, Yordan Alvarez is hitting a home run. Every 10 at-bats. So I feel like for a while, Yordan wasn't getting the credit he deserves. You know, you hear Aaron Judge in that MVP conversation, rightfully so. You hear Rafael Devers, rightfully so. I'm not advocating against those guys. I'm just here telling you, Yordan Alvarez is the best hitter in baseball. And it's pretty hands down and simple. In the month of June, when Yordan won the Player of the Month, AL Player of the Month, he hit .418 in an entire month. A .510 on base percentage, .835 slugging, 1.345 OPS, and 28 RBIs. Every single one of those is the best in baseball. So, yes, this is about the Astros and how good they are and why I believe they're still the team to beat in Major League Baseball. They have shown that since the world was saying the Yankees are the best team in baseball and now the Astros have to run into them. Well, they beat them quite handily. They beat the Mets handily, who were the best team in the NL at the time, and now they've just gone on a tear ever since. Yordan's a big part of that, but so is their starting pitching. The Astros starting pitching has been unbelievable. You come into the year, and I don't think you realize this is what's going to happen with the Astros. You come into the year and you think, okay, if the Astros are going to be this good on the pitching side, Lance McCullers must be playing and pitching well. Lance hasn't thrown a pitch all year in the major leagues, but he's coming back at some point. Justin has been fantastic. He's having a Cy Young caliber year. He's 10-3 on the mound, 11-3 on the mound because he won Thursday. 11-3, a 2 ERA and 16 starts. Framber Valdez 8-3, Luis Garcia 7-5. All of these guys with an ERA around 3. Christian Javier a 3.01 ERA. By the way, Christian Javier, who wasn't even in the starting rotation every single game at all points, ends up having to be thrown into the rotation because Jake Odorizzi goes down. And Christian Javier is now the only pitcher in Major League Baseball history with 27 or more strikeouts and 1 or fewer hits allowed in a 2-game span. Only pitcher in history. In a 2-start span, 27 or more strikeouts and 1 or fewer hits. Remarkable. The Houston Astros are rolling, and in my opinion, and I've been saying this for a while, and I have been one of the first this year to say just how good the New York Yankees are. And man, was I right about that. The New York Yankees are on pace to break the all-time Major League Baseball record in wins. So how can I say right now that the Astros are the team to beat? And how can I say that they're number 2 in the power rankings behind the Yankees? Well, let me explain all of that. I do believe the Astros are the team to beat, and I do believe they played the Yankees really well, and they showed that the Yankees have some deficiencies, most of which being they struggle to beat the Houston Astros. So they need to figure that out. But when it comes to power rankings aren't just, okay, how do these two teams, how do they fare against each other? Power rankings are who's the best team in baseball, and it's pretty clear, cut, and dry. The New York Yankees have been the best, most unbeatable team in baseball this year. They're on pace to break the all-time record and to have the best winning percentage of all time. Until that changes, the Yankees are number 1 in the power rankings. But I do believe the Yankees have a Houston Astros problem. The Houston Astros are showing lately just how good they are and how good they will be all year, and that they are a force to be reckoned with. The American League runs through the Houston Astros. The Yankees have a great chance to take them down this year because I don't believe there's been a team this good that has pushed the Astros this much consistently over the last 5-6 years. The Yankees appear to be on a collision course to play the Astros in the ALCS. In a sport where you can never guarantee anything, nothing's really a certainty, the Astros and Yankees appear to be on a collision course for the ALCS. There are no 2 better teams in the American League, and it's pretty clear, cut, and dry. I can't wait. I hope that's what we get. Both of these teams are incredible, and right now the Houston Astros are on an absolute tear.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.